average. That's Ed Ward filling it up from the corner. Jones has 4. He's averaging 3.4 in the year. It's a 3-point game again. Jennings stripped of the ball. Kept alive. Ward tosses it up to Broderick Parker. 2 on 3. Parker drops it to Powers, who got the layup. A no call as Gear was clobbered by Parker.
Well, Appalachian State showed this kind of game against Furman. They hustle a lot. They go up to every loose ball, and there's the goaltending call.
Credit Darrell Jones with 6 points for East Tennessee State. 2 goaltends against App State.
Here you see Darrell Parker come from behind. As you can see, the ball was on the backboard. He pinned it. It's a goaltend.
3-point game again. Powers. Parker in the lane. Yes, Broderick Parker is tough when he gets it in the paint, despite the fact, Glenn, he's only 6'4".
Again, he's a remarkable player. He has tremendous instincts on the offensive glass. He's like a jack-in-the-box, this kid. He'll go up, and all of a sudden spring up and get the rebound.
They tried to go to Jones again, and Powers takes it away.
Uncharacteristic of East Tennessee, throwing the ball away like that. Typically, they will work the ball around 15-20 seconds before they put it up.
Darrell Jones guilty of the foul, and Broderick Parker will be at the line as East Tennessee State has a 1-point lead.
Well, here you see a nice entry pass, little alley-oop pass. There's no weak side defense that time. Take a look at the weak side defense. Got there a little too late. By the time he caught the ball and went up, there was a foul.
Well, the big applause, which you're going to hear a lot of because it's East Tennessee State, is for Calvin Talford, number 24. On your screen right there, you'll notice on his left knee is a blue bandage. He injured a nerve in his left leg in the opening game, did not play in the semifinal game with UT Chattanooga, was listed as questionable in this contest, but he's in there now.
Well, he's one of the premier athletes in the country. He's got a 44, 45-foot vertical leap, a tremendous player. Maybe with that knee injury, maybe he can only jump about 35 inches.
Which is a lot more than you and I can jump.
That's right. A lot more than I could jump, I'll tell you that much.
Broderick Parker at the line. Second shot, missed it. Rebound English.
Boy, he puts a lot of arc on that foul shot.
Something App State's going to have to do if they have a chance is hit their free throws, which they uncharacteristically have done in the tournament. They've hit some big ones, especially down the stretch.
Now, when East Tennessee goes into their motion offense, keep your eye on Rodney English posting up down low because he can really stick it.
Jennings gets his second 3-point shot. He has 6, and it's a 4-point Buccaneer lead.
This kid is a remarkable 3-point shooter. A lot of NBA teams are very interested in him, not only because of the fact that he could shoot the 3, but he could dish and play transition offense with it.
Spurlock looks for the bucket, gets down inside to Powers. It's stripped by Darrell Jones.
That time Appalachian State had an offense that was just too tight.
Darrell Jones misses the tip. Darrell Jones again is fouled, this time by Ed Ward.
Coach Tom Apke, who I think is one of the top coaches in the country, has done a fine job with Appalachian State, was very concerned about transition defense. And the reason why this play happened is because Appalachian State got back a little bit too late. There were too many white shirts underneath. They're going to have to focus on all 5 guys, not just the guards, to get back on defense.
Darrell Jones at the free throw line. He's only about a 41% foul shooter. And Eric Palmer comes in to give Mr. Jennings a rest.
Eric Palmer, only 5'6". He's the heir apparent to Mr. Jennings. And maybe one day he'll be called Sir Palmer or something.
Jones misses the first. He'll get another.
Now, East Tennessee is not really converting enough to get into their full court pressure. And that's really could be a tremendous factor with Appalachian State running their offense. They're not really able to get the defense on yet.
Mountaineers with a ball now with 14-18 to go in the first half. Almost a bad pass was, and Darrell Jones picks it up. He's going to go all the way in for the jam. Count the bucket and the foul by Ed Ward. And East Tennessee State has found a new hero. His name is Darrell Jones.
Darrell Jones showing, even though he's 6'8", doesn't really fit into the East Tennessee mold, can really play. Look at this slam. And he talked to him, too, after he dunked it. He said, if you're going to try and jump with me, I'm going to slam right on you.
8 points for Darrell Jones. He misses the free throw. It goes out of bounds, and they'll give it to the Mountaineers. We're going to take a timeout. 14 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half in Asheville. The Southern Conference Championship game finds East Tennessee State up by 6. We'll be back in just a moment.